so excited. Are you so excited? I'm so excited. Dude, what? Ooh, I love it. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Oh my gosh, I know I say that every time I wear these earrings, I feel like a kindergarten teacher, but today I feel specifically like a kindergarten art teacher, which is like the coolest thing you can possibly be, is an elementary school art teacher. My friend Jamie, who is one of my best friends growing up. Jamie, if you're watching this, hi, how are you? I cherish our childhood memories together. But my friend Jamie is an elementary school art teacher, and she is like so cool and super stylish. And I don't know, Jamie, what do you think? Do I look like an elementary school art teacher? Because I certainly feel like one. You know, I got my little denim jacket on, you know, maybe just in case I get some paint on me or something. And obviously, you know, my classic shop clochette earrings, because they're little multicolored pom-poms. They look like craft supplies. They're just so fun. There's nothing more fun than feeling like a kindergarten art teacher. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to listen to me chat about how much I love and cherish elementary school art teachers. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in my long-awaited GLISTEN Cosmetics review. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I got this little baby, this little teeny tiny baby in the mail over 2 weeks ago, but I've just been so backed up on filming. I had so many other videos I needed to film, but we're finally here, we're doing it. And not only do I have one of their beautiful split liner palettes, which the one I have is the Opulence Palette, which was done in collaboration by Bemused by Betty, who is a wonderful makeup artist that I follow on Instagram. She is so talented. I'll show you the inside. Oh, is this not the most beautiful color story you've ever seen? But not only did I get this beautiful split liner palette, but I also got one of their iridescent wet liners, and I'm just so excited to use this. You guys know how much I love water activated liner. You guys know how much I love indie makeup brands. So I'm just so excited to be trying some new water activated liners from an indie makeup brand I've never tried before. And I've heard nothing but good things about GLISTEN Cosmetics. You guys have told me nothing but good things about GLISTEN Cosmetics. I'm also really just trying to be better about trying more European based indie makeup brands, or really just any non-North American based indie makeup brands, because I know that that's like the majority of the indie makeup brands I've tried so far. And a lot of you don't live in North America, and I love that for you. So I definitely want to make sure I try some indie makeup brands that are from across the globe, so feel free to give me even more indie makeup recommendations down below that are outside of North America. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to hear my review of GLISTEN Cosmetics, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching. It's coming at you right now. Alrighty, so like I said, I got the split liner palette, which is the Opulence palette, which was done in collaboration with Bemused by Betty. It's so beautiful. It comes with 5 different colors. It was so hard for me to choose which one of the split liner palettes I wanted to get from GLISTEN. If you don't know, they collaborated with, I believe, 9 different creators, so there were 9 different collab palettes that they came out with, and they were all so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it was so hard to choose, but I only wanted to get one to start, but if this turns out good, I might go back and get a couple more because there were so many beautiful color stories. Oh my gosh, I just want to put it on my face right now, but we're not going to do that just yet. I want to give you some swatches. I am going to use all of the colors on my eyes today, but I know that it can be helpful to see like the true color of the shades when it's swatched on an arm, so I'm going to be doing some swatches for you. I'm just going to be using my by Mel Lops X-Cut Creaser C4 brush just because it has a nice really wide tip I feel like is great for swatching. So let's start with this beautiful deep purple shade. So pretty. Holy freaking moly, dude, that's so beautiful. It's giving me very, oh shoot, what's his name? Grimace. This is a Grimace purple, and I'm having flashbacks to my childhood and early 2000s McDonald's commercials, and this is a Grimace purple, and I couldn't be happier. Wow, we're off to a hot start in this video today. All right, so now I'm gonna dip into the shade above that deep purple. This shade appears to be somewhat of a magenta adjacent. I don't really know what color magenta is. This feels magenta as heck to me, actually, though. I feel like if you were to put magenta from Blue's Clues next to my arm right now, you would be like, oh, okay, yeah, magenta for sure. Okay, maybe I'll try not to talk for the rest of the swatches. I'm just gonna swatch them and then we'll talk about what I feel about them. Oh my gosh, how freaking beautiful are these swatches? The only thing I'll note is that I did double layer the two metallic shades, which I find to be very standard for metallic water activated liners. I've had to do that with literally every metallic one I've ever tried. They just tend to be a little more sheer, you know, probably something to do with the formulation, but that's fine because when I layered them up, they did not get crusty at all. Here's a picture I took in a little bit deeper of lighting so you can maybe see the true color a little bit more. I can get a little washed out on camera sometimes. So here is the colors in their true essence. They are just so beautiful. All the chefs are kissing. I love them so much and I'm so excited to put them on my eyes. But oh, we still have to do my iridescent wet liner. How could I freaking forget? This was absolutely an impulse buy for me. I was planning on only picking up the split liner palette, and then, you know, they give those little suggestions when you're shopping to be like, oh, you might like this. And I was like, dang it, Glisten Cosmetics, you're right, I will like this. So we're gonna swatch it once just on its own. It looks like it's gonna be pretty sheer, so I'm not sure how much we'll see just on its own. And then I'll swatch it over one of the other shades to show how it layers. So actually, let's do it right above the purple because I think I'm gonna go over the purple afterwards. Ooh, you can see it's super shiny. Let's bring the brightness down a few notches here. Super shiny, super reflective. You can definitely see that blue-purple shift happening. So now let's swatch it over the purple so that you can see what it looks like layered. I feel like we'll be able to see the shift better. Going over that purple shade. Dude, what? This is freaking magic. I'm sorry, I'm in disbelief. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Let me zoom you in. Wow, yeah, so you're definitely seeing the shift pop more over the solid color. Okay, we've been spending a lot of time talking about how I can't wait to see how beautiful everything looks on the eyes, but let's just get right into it and try on these beautiful, beautiful shades. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom you in yet again, and we are gonna put every single one of these colors on my eyes. Okay, so for once in my life, I do have somewhat of a plan for the liner look that I'm gonna be doing today, and the look I want to do is inspired by a creator named Alice on Instagram. I really like how they use lines and shapes and they kind of weave them between each other. Like it seems like they go in with a big thick line a lot of the times and then we'll kind of weave colors and shapes around them, and I feel like that could be a really beautiful thing to do today with this split liner palette, since I have one shade that is definitely deeper than the rest of them, that beautiful deep purple. So I think I want that to be my solid line, and then I want to take all the other fun colors and just kind of like loop them around in different shapes. I'm so excited. Are you so excited? I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna be dipping into my beautiful purple water with my by Mel Lops Cut Creaser C2 brush. This is my favorite graphic liner brush, and I think I'm gonna be using this for most of the time today. I do also have one of my nail art brushes here that has a smaller brush that I might use a little later, but I'll link all my brushes down below if you're interested. But for now, I'm going to dip my C2 brush into this beautiful deep purple shade. And I did go ahead and set my eyelids with some translucent powder before this just to take care of any oils I might have on my lids, but that's all I have to prime right now. So like I said, I want to use this dark purple to go in with a big thick line, my starter line, my foundation if you will. Ugh, so smooth. Wow, that's a beautiful formula. All right, sticking with a pretty basic shape to start here. Ugh, I'm loving the way this looks so far. This is a really pretty shade on the eyes too. It does look kind of like black from a distance, but if you really zoom in, you can tell that it's purple, and it's just so pretty. Oh my gosh, what a pretty shade. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna take it in to like my lash line area, but I think I am because I really like this color and I want it to be super evident. And I also might layer over this with the iridescent later. I don't know, we'll see. If you're interested in a more in-depth graphic liner tutorial, I have about a million of them on my channel, so I will definitely link some on the screen and down below for you where I really go into detail about how I get this shape. Alrighty, I love the way this looks so far. That's such a pretty color. What a good foundation for my graphic liner look. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera real quick because, as I always say in my graphic liner tutorials, if you want the best chance at getting your lines to look even, I think it's good to do each step one at a time on each each eye before you go ahead and do one complete eye and then try to recreate it on the other eye. All right, I'm back. Okay, so we got both eyes done now. Got a really solid foundation of our look here. So like I said, today's look is gonna be inspired by those beautiful pictures I showed you from that makeup artist, Alice. You guys should definitely follow them. I will link them down below. But now I would like to dip into some of these beautiful vibrant colors. I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna start with the pink, and I'm gonna be using my Beetles gel polish brush here. This is from a nail art set that I highly recommend if you're trying to get into graphic liner and you don't want to spend a lot of money. You can get a set of these 5 nail art brushes for $9 freaking, which is such a good deal. So I'll link those down below for you. But I love this brush because it has a super teeny tiny tip and I can get super precise with it, which is what I'm gonna need when I'm drawing my little shapes around this bold line. The other thing I'd say be careful about with these split liner palettes is that if you add too much water, it can be kind of tough to fix because there's so many other colors here. In fact, when I was swatching, I got some of the green and the orange and I was like, oh no, and I had to wipe it up with a paper towel real quick. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do a little squiggle. I'm just kind of want to make it look like it's wrapping around the line. And then pick it up and go around. Yeah, just almost like a little S right here, but it looks like it's just like casually wrapping around the look. Oh, how glamorous, I love it. Let me do the other eye real quick. All right, here's my other eye done. Ooh, what fun little swirls. Oh my gosh, so cute. I'm loving the way this is turning out so far. Okay, so I think what I wanna do next is I am gonna skip around in the order a little bit here and hop over to this beautiful neon orange shade. I did not think this was gonna be so neon in person. I don't know why I saw it online and I thought it looked, you know, just like a basic orange, but this orange is anything but basic. It's super bright and neon. I'm so excited to see how it performs because I do already have a couple of neon oranges from by Mel Wops, and while I love them a lot, they do tend to crack a little bit quicker than my other shades, so I'm interested to see how Glisten's formula performs on the eyes. Okay, so my plan of action with this orange is I want to do like a loop around the edge here, you know, a little halo around the little point of my wing here. Wow, that honestly performed really well in a tough spot on my eye. Oh, dang it, it's dark. Let me turn it down a little bit for you. That's a tough spot for water activated liners to perform because they tend to get a little bit greasy towards my hairline over here, but it performed really well. It didn't slip or slide around or anything. I like the way it looks. I might put one more layer on just because I feel like I can see through it just a little bit, but I was going in very lightly, so. The camera doesn't even do justice how neon looking this is in person. I mean, it's so neon and pretty. Okay, let me do the other eye. Alrighty, how about these little circles? These are so cute. This look is turning out so fun. Okay, so now to our metallic-y shades. I'm gonna start with the green. I wanna pop that green down here. I really wanna utilize the full space of this purple liner here. I'm going back in with my C2 brush again, just because I feel like I'm gonna do kind of like a triangle shape, and I feel like, I don't know, I just want to use that brush because even though this brush does have a longer tip, I can still do really good details with it because of how thin it is. Okay, and so I think I'm just gonna do like a little triangle business in the middle here. Again, trying to make it look like it's layered. I really love the layered look and making things look like they're weaved around each other. Oh, that's really pretty. So I ended up going in with 3 layers total. Honestly, it was at full opacity after 2, but I was just trying to even it out a little more. And wow, it looks so cool. Okay, wow. Okay, I'm freaking out. I really like how all of these shades work together. Even the ones with different finishes, like the metallics versus the deep solid purple, are still working really well together and they're layering really well together. So that's all really good to see. I'm really impressed with this formula so far, but let me go ahead and add the triangle on the other eye and then we'll move on to our last color. All right, my cutie little triangles are done. You guys, the look is coming together, and I know I just said we're moving on to my last color, but I mean the last color in the split liner palette. We are still gonna do my iridescent liner. I think I'm gonna end up going over like this part with it, but I don't know, we'll see. Let's do the blue first. And I don't really know what I want to do with the blue. I might just do a big slash through it. I don't know. What do we think, you guys? What do we think? Oh, I wish you could answer me on the spot. That would be so helpful to me. Let's do a big dash to start. Let's see how we feel with this. Just a little chaos for your day. Ooh, I love it. I love it. It's perfect. Simple, you know, sometimes you gotta just not overthink it and just go simple. I love the way that looks so much. Ugh, those metallics have such a pretty shift to them. Oh my gosh. Alrighty folks, we're really getting towards the home stretch here. I feel like I've been filming for forever, but that's because we're doing a lot of detail work today, and I love drawing little shapes and stuff like this, so I'm having a freaking blast. But now we gotta use my iridescent shade, because when I swatched that over the purple, I was absolutely blown away. So I'm gonna go in with my C2 brush and swirl it around in here, and then I think I just wanna go over that wing area there so I can really see it pop. Oh my gosh. This is such a pretty, like, mermaidy shade. I'm gonna need to go back and get a million freaking more of these because I just love how this looks so much. Wow. Okay, let me go ahead, do the other eye real quick. I'm also gonna add some lashes so we can really get the full effect of what it's gonna look like when I have some lashes on. And then I'll give you all my thoughts on the GLISTEN Cosmetics Split Liner Palette and the Iridescent Wet Liners. Alrighty, here we have it. Here is my finished look. I added some mascara to the rest of my face, smashed it with a purple lip and some purple blush because I really felt like we needed to play up the purple in this look today. I'll give you one final zoom. I'll give you the full 180 of the look. What do you think? What do you think of these liners, you guys? I can tell you what I think of these liners. I love them. Can you imagine if we got to the end of the video and it was like, yeah, I hated them, performed terribly. No, you guys you saw them performing well in real time, and I'm not surprised because so many of you have said such positive things about GLISTEN Cosmetics. I knew you guys wouldn't lead me astray, and I did purchase all this with my own money. I should have said this is all purchased by me. I don't think GLISTEN knows who I am, which is fine. I haven't introduced myself. GLISTEN, if you watch this, hi, my name is Giovanna. Very nice to meet you. This is me shaking your hand virtually, but I love these products so much. They both work so well. Huge congratulations to Be Mused by Betty for creating this beautiful split liner palette. I mean, this color story is just endlessly inspiring. I cannot wait to create more looks with this. The only criticism I had of the palette was just that it could be nice to have a little line in between, just because they did get a little bit mixed together, but I think that's just a learning curve, you know? Just have to be very careful with how much water you add because it can drip down, and the one time I did have it drip down a little bit, like I said, the green, I put too much water, it started dripping into the orange. I just took a paper towel and very lightly patted it to remove the excess, and I found that that was the best way to take care of it. So that would be my advice for you with the split liner palettes. As for the iridescent wet liner, this stuff is awesome. Oh my gosh, I never even told you the shade. I have the shade Bewitch, and it's this beautiful purpley blue shift, and I'm just so excited to play with this more. But I would love to know what you guys think. Have you tried GLISTEN Cosmetics before? And if you have, please give me your recommendations because I will definitely be placing another order in the future. This was so sweet, and honestly the international shipping was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I think it was like $7 or $8, which is like not bad at all. So really great stuff. I know people have given criticism to these split liner palettes for being so small for the price. This did turn out to be 22 pounds, which is like almost 30 US dollars, but I can tell you one thing, this little guy is hefty. There is clearly a lot of product in here, and as I've said in many of my water activated liner videos, water activated liner lasts literally forever. You have to use such a small amount. I bet this will still take me like 20 years to finish, so I don't mind the size at all, and honestly it's really nice and portable and will be great for when I'm traveling because it takes up only a teeny tiny amount of space. And I also got the smallest size available they had for these iridescent liners, which is awesome that GLISTEN offers their wet liners in a variety of sizes so you can get it for a cheaper price. People also have discount codes, so you could definitely use those too and get an even bigger discount. So all of this to say, I really enjoyed everything I tried from GLISTEN so far, and I definitely will be buying more in the future. And I thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Later this week, I'm gonna be posting a mid-year makeup low-buy update, so that should be really funny. I have a lot of thoughts to say about that. And yeah, subscribe. Check out my description box for all of the other makeup on my face today. Also in my description box, I will have a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources to support the Asian American community, and resources to support the LGBTQ+ community. So please click on those links if you haven't yet. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Oh my goodness, the neighborhood children are screaming. What's going on? Okay, bye!